Christian of Denmark formally became the Crown Prince of Denmark in mid-January this year after the abdication of his grandmother, Queen Margrethe, who handed over the reins of power to the now King Frederik. As a result, his life has become a subject of public interest. The Danish press is actively discussing various scenarios that may await Prince Christian of Denmark after the events he has been involved in. In various European monarchies, it so happened that many heirs to the thrones have recently reached adulthood. This has sparked particular interest in their future and the steps they will take before becoming representatives of their countries. An example is Christian of Denmark, whose future remains uncertain after recent events that have led him to follow in the footsteps of his father, King Frederik. Many royal house experts believe that the situation with the young heir to the Danish throne could become a challenge. The eldest son of Mary attracts much interest both in his country and beyond. The eldest son of the Danish royal couple enjoys having fun. This would not be unusual, considering he has only recently come of age. However, as a member of the royal family and the future king of the country, he bears certain responsibilities. But despite this, challenges continue, and the northern press keeps publishing various images of Christian. Nevertheless, interest in Denmark is growing, considering that the frequency of such images continues to increase. Moreover, there are no justifications, such as at the graduation party that took place a few months ago. In any case, it seems that he will inherit not only the crown from his father, but also the reputation that Frederik earned in his youth and which still follows him today. A new mystery about the future of the Danish heir emerges. In a few weeks, academic courses will begin. However, little is known about what Christian intends to do, aside from statements made by Leen Ballaby in a television program, urging to wait for an official court announcement on the matter. Nevertheless, 3 possible scenarios are being discussed for the near future of the young man, as reported in the press of his country. The first is the start of military training, as with Princess Leonor, since heirs to the thrones must possess such skills. On the other hand, there is a likelihood that he will begin pursuing higher education. Finally, he may take a gap year to decide what to do with his future and focus on the challenging path to the throne that awaits him. However, fun is not the only thing he has inherited from his father, as Frederik himself waited 3 years before starting his studies in political science. Furthermore, it is worth remembering that Queen Margrethe's son also went on an expedition to Mongolia to test himself and prepare for various life situations through such adventures abroad. Nevertheless, it will be necessary to wait for official confirmation from the crown to learn about the mysterious future and the path Christian has chosen after completing his studies this year. At present, neither Frederik nor Mary has made public statements about their concern for their son. On the contrary, they have done everything possible to ensure that the press pays as little attention to the young man as possible and instead focuses on their support as a couple. In light of the discussions and various opinions related to the heir to the Danish throne, it is important to remember that Christian is on the threshold of maturity when everyone needs time to find their path. Being a member of the royal family is not only a privilege, but also a huge responsibility, especially at such a young age. Prince Christian, like his father, King Frederik, is going through the natural stages of growing up, which include both personal successes and inevitable mistakes. His path may seem difficult, and much is expected of him, but he possesses all the necessary qualities to become a worthy representative of his country. The prince has already demonstrated his commitment to traditions and his willingness to follow in the footsteps of his ancestors. Family support and wise guidance will help him find a balance between personal desires and responsibilities to the people. It is important to give the young man the opportunity to take his own steps, make mistakes, and draw conclusions, which in the end will make him stronger and prepare him for the role of future king. We can only wish Prince Christian wisdom and resilience on this difficult but important path he will have to travel. After all, it is through such trials and challenges that true leadership and the ability to lead a nation are formed.